What's happening, Kayla? Good to see you. Oh, woo, woo, woo. A 29-minute update. Guess we're gonna have to vamp for a while here. I wasn't expecting this. Shit. Now what do we do? Aww. Big guy's asleep, huh? That's cool. I will probably be in that boat myself in a couple hours. My wife also refers to me as a giant. So what happens when, you're up here, you're down there. What's happening out in Streamland, everybody? How's your weekend going? Man, that is a massive update file. Why did they not inform me thusly before I logged in? His high school photo is literally Hagrid. Has the dude got like his beard goes down to his belly? Like, that's pretty impressive in high school. Like, most dudes are like still like trying to get past the peach fuzz phase, and this dude's got like his beard all the way down to his belly. And his hair were long. I mean, goodness. Hagrid is a cool character. Fighting to get that goal. Good deal, Sarge. Get it, buddy. Oh man, look at that. It went from 28 to 29 minutes. Now we're in fluctuation mode here. I mean, that's kind of cool. I was planning on making this like a half game, half chat stream anyway, with Role Playing Unlimited's 4th year Streamiversary imminently in progress. Quick question. Is my little music on my phone here playing? Is that interfering terribly with any of the mic volume? I do like having some music jamming here. It doesn't seem like it's messing with it based on the volume levels, but you never know. The longest my hair ever got was like bangs. My hair is wavy when I have it. And yeah, it never really got like long. It got big. Like, I saw pictures. I got one over here too. I'm just not going to turn the camera around. I mean, you can look up on our YouTube page the pictures I have of my dad's band, Sod, from 1970s. He tried the long hair thing. He didn't have long hair. He had big hair. Our hair goes out. It doesn't go back. So you gotta be mindful of that. Oh man, the time is just increasing here. Like, how is that? Ugh. Yucky, yucky, yucky. That is just awful, awful. Super thick and wavy. Very nice. Your family envies it. I'm trying to get my hair back. No lie, I got this this hair program I've been messing with for the last like 5-6 months now, and it's having a little improvement. We're getting there. It's supposed to be like a 2-year process, so it's going to be some awkward stages in between, but I mean, it's is what it is. Age is what it is, and I don't even know if it's necessarily age. Like, I was not kind to my hair in my 20s. Like, I had really short hair, like even shorter than it is right now, and I would bleach it blonde just because I thought it was a good look for me. A lot of people said like I looked like Eminem at the time, which I think was just because it was short and blonde. I don't know anything other than that. But bleach blonde, purple, red, orange, blue. Like, I went through all the different punk rock hair phases, but it was always like super short. And I think that just really played hell with my scalp, is what ended up happening. It could be hereditary, because they say it comes from the mother's father. And little personal information, we have no idea in my family who that man is. My mom's dad is a complete mystery. It's receding so bad. I'm gonna get that Spartan shampoo as well, which I've heard some good things about. I'll have to dig out some of those old pictures with the old colored hair, mostly during the LARP days too. That was kind of a way for me to like distinguish myself in the crowd of other characters. Good times though, good times. But yeah, bleach blonde, super short hair. Like, I could literally feel my scalp burning, and I was just, whatever, let's do this. I'm in my 20s, my hair will last forever. And I think by the time I was 26, my sister pointed out that my hair was thinning, and I had always said for years that if that ever happens to me, I'm just going full bald. I'm not going to try to like manage or like do comb overs or shit like that. Like, I'm just, it's, if nature tells me it's over, I will accept that. But I've been doing that for 20 years, 25 to 45, just accepting that I got no hair. And it wasn't until recently that I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking try something. And not like comb overs and shit like that, but like, let's actually see if like restoration is a possibility. And it's going all right. Unfortunately, one of the biggest side effects of the medication is an increase in headaches. So for somebody with migraines, it's kind of a pain. Having to manage that little extra bit of fun. I know you'll see it tomorrow. Letting you go. Dye your hair every minute of an inconvenience. What's going on, DJ? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, the time is increasing. The gigabytes installed is increasing, but the time is increasing too. And I think it's because I'm downloading while I'm streaming. So, I mean, at least we got this little chit chat going on here. I don't know. Do I have anything downloaded? I don't think I have really too many digital games on my PlayStation here. Everything's physical. I think Sea of Stars is the only digital one, and it was attached to the subscription, which I don't have anymore. $35 for the full game. I mean, I do want this game, but I'm not dropping $35 on it today. You guys gotta... Yeah, this is like highly Final Fantasy inspired, like modern pixelated stuff. Like, this is right up my alley. Right here, so someday. Not that I need another new game or anything. It's just going to get added to the library of who knows when we'll get around to playing it. But this definitely appeals. No friends play this game. You know why that is? Because my PlayStation account has 0 friends. I'm apparently very much a gaming hermit here. Tempted by the watch your language thing, but feel like it'll hurt the table more than it'll help. I mean, you never know. Like, I have a very hard time with it sometimes too, and I don't know if knowing that there's a restriction in place will help me curb that, or if it'll unintentionally bring it out even more. Like, oh gosh, yeah, Silka starts going at it with the staff, but then the staff can be like equally sassy. Oh gosh, I love this song. If you've not heard of Rilo Kiley, highly recommended. Currently listening to The Execution of All Things. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh yeah, so we're not playing this. Is this digital? Maybe it is. The Snake Eater version? I think this is digital. My Metal Gear Solid. I'm not feeling Metal Gear today, though. Might be worth just effing around with, though. I am coming back to this one soon, though. I've got both the DLCs 99 hours into this game. Yeah, I played the heck out of this game when it first came out last September. So much fun. This game got such a bad rap, but you know Star Wars, man. It's like 50% haters, 50% lovers. This one's fun too. I want to delve more into this. I've played less than an hour, but apparently I'm 26% into the game already. Yeesh. This one also, but these are all physical discs, so I can't really mess around with these right now because we got this going on, which is alright. Well, apparently maybe we've hit the level now and those few minutes ticked off towards the actual amount. Who knows? Who knows? I don't really know. My PlayStation library is kinda limited. Working at the booming music scene. Finish KOTOR. Yeah, I started delving into KOTOR 2, and then I had a glitch that locked me in the intro area, so I started it over and I got past that, but now I think I only played like 4 sessions into it. Yeah, I've got so many Star Wars games that I want to come back to and play. Yeah, here's the whole PlayStation library, but the PlayStation space that I can store on my console is pretty limited, so this is what we have access to. But, yeah, most of these are physical that I gotta grab the disc and install it. At least half these games never played. Spider-Man games never played. I briefly had like a week where I was enjoying Gran Turismo. Last of Us I've played through twice. Also streamed that back in 23, so we've got that fully recorded. I'm kind of itching to play it again recently, but I'm just like, with time at a premium, I don't think I can really afford myself that. Feel like there's an obligation to do something different. Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, I will finish it someday, just I'm playing this game on tactical difficulty, which if you did not play, or tactician difficulty, if you did not play the game on that, even the easiest battles, you're probably going to have to play 2 or 3 times, which I enjoyed because I felt like I was getting the full breadth of the game. But when I got to that dragon, I think that's the last time I streamed it. You can see me rage quit that game after like 6 or 7, maybe more tries against that dragon, and literally just no progress at all. Like, I can't deal any damage to it, and any damage it was dealing to my very OP party, we were just getting wiped. So I'm just, man, this, if you're telling me that it's literally just a matter of RNG, you kind of lose me, because I'm not willing to put in the time just for you to finally decide, okay, now you can win. Death Stranding 2 coming out pretty soon. That's going to be a fun one. This was a gift on our last Game Masters Day, actually, from somebody who used to be very important in our community. Moved on to greener pastures, we hope. And then, yeah, we're back to the most recent games right here. Just waiting our turn in the queue. See what we got here. What are you telling me now? 28 minutes? Alright. So, let's turn it over to you guys out here. What's stuck with you here about your time in Role-Playing Unlimited? Hopefully good. I'm open for some, hopefully, constructive criticism if we do have anything negative that we want to bring up. I know I can be a little temperamental and sensitive sometimes, but I will try to bring that down a little bit here. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'll bring that down a little bit here for any suggestions or, again, constructive criticism you may have, or hopefully just some good memories that maybe I don't have in the forefront of my mind that have been more impactful for you. Saw a clip that one guy rolled 7 natural ones in a row. Holy moly. I mean, our max here has been 4. Grant's got the honorifics on that piece of beauty. 430 damage in 1 turn. You talking about this? Oh boy. Technology limitations. Yep. The RP, it can be a little tricky right there. I feel like we just gotta kind of... I think the most effective way will be for all of us to be so comfortable with each other that we're used to each other's breaks, pauses, openings, closings, what have you, to where as a larger group we're able to kind of read off that and play off of each other. That's the ideal space to get to. Otherwise, I've considered more strong arm methods to where like everybody's like use the deck of cards kind of thing and give everybody a face card, and when you've played your face card, that means you've had your moment to be front and center, and if you're speaking again and taking that center stage but somebody else sees an opportunity and they would like to take it, they drop their card down. Oh yeah, if you can't see somebody's face, for sure. And again, the potential is always there if you guys want to be on video in our Discord. Like, that option is there, it's just not put onto our live stream, and that's even something that I have considered recently in listening to and watching our previous streams from years past. Maybe putting players who want to be on camera on the live stream on camera on the live stream, and then I go back and forth with it, because that typically required like a 20 to 30 minute before the stream kicked off period where everybody logged in. I mean, it had to be everybody. Even if you didn't want to be on camera, I needed you logged in, because if you notice on Discord, like as it populates your frames, whether you're logged in or not, it affects where the placement of somebody's frame is. So then I go onto the stream and I construct all the player frames based around where you're at, and then if somebody jumps in or logs off at any point during the stream, it changes the positioning of the frames on the live stream. So that was why I kind of ended up doing away with it, because we had a number of weeks where it took people a while to get used to, oh, I can't turn off my camera, I should just like turn it away or turn it toward the ceiling when I need to get off camera. Because the natural inclination is you just turn it off. But unfortunately that was messing with the stream, as I was talking about. But I mean, connections being what they are, sometimes it's completely unintentional that people drop out. I think it happens all the time during any given stream that you just lose people. So it could be a fun thing. Another workaround that I would like to try to affect if we go down this road would be, I have my frame here like we see, and then there's a second frame that is an alternating player frame. And I think there's a way to do this, because I think there's a way to turn like current speaker or priority speaker on, so that whichever player is speaking, the Discord camera focuses on them, and thus if I have that plugged into the live stream here, whoever's talking is the one that we're going to see. And then of course when we have interruptions, we might have like the camera bounce back and forth a little bit. But once we settle on, okay, sorry, it's my turn to talk, because you'll all see everybody and can kind of be like, okay, Grant hasn't talked here for a while, so let's give him the floor. That'll kind of settle itself out in the live stream. That, I think, would be the most effective and ideal solution to us getting something like that happening. I just haven't been able to figure it out yet. I think I know that it's possible. I could just be imagining something that's in a dreamlike state right now, but I feel like something like that is possible, and I stumbled upon it accidentally when we were doing old Discord videos, and I had it set to only one screen, and it was changing based on who was talking. So I don't know how I stumbled into that, and I'm sure it's just a simple matter of reading and doing the exploration. But that's also a whole new thing. Yeah, you're talking about your new soundboard. This thing is kind of hard to talk in sometimes too because of these big tuskies right here. So yeah, we'll do away with this guy here. We've promised his demise as much as this GM will miss him. It's my favorite Sith, you know. All right, back where you belong. Big ups to Adam, aka Exia, who is here in our, probably lurking in our stream, Exia3230, constructing that mask and sending it all the way overseas from the UK to this GM. One of the nice gifts that our kind community has bestowed upon this blessed man here. I appreciate you. Hopefully your new soundboard is, I'm sure it is, but Role-Playing Unlimited standards approved. I know everybody's got their own interpretations and what have you. 24 minutes. Well, now we're almost to where we were about 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, we're getting there. I don't know. What else? It's very meme-based. All right. Any other commentary in response to our chit-chat? Nope, not so much. Looks like Angsty Peep stepped out there. Very true, yeah, and that's always kind of awkward too. Like sometimes I'll try to shoehorn stuff like that into the storyline if I see a valuable opening, like Justin's character, how he had his family dynamic, and I've gamed with him for 25 years, so I'm just kind of a little more comfortable in that respect, I think. But I know for a lot of players, as we're in this position in the community, like a year or less or so in that ballpark, I don't want to push anything. I don't want to like restrict or kind of put people in a box too much. So when it comes to that stuff, I generally try to keep it open and just everybody of course has their opportunities during combat to add what roleplay they think is necessary or find entertaining. During any rest times or downtime events, you're entirely free to interact and engage in that respect, which I think are the best opportunities for our players to roleplay. But because we're all still within that ballpark of only 6 months, 8 months, a year, 15 months in this community, and because of the changing of the tables, and some tables are still kind of finding their permanent group. We've got a lot of tables now that have their permanent format now. They haven't shifted much in months, if not... Now, I can't say years for any of our tables, but some of our tables have not shifted a roster in months. And as we get more comfortable in that state, collectively, I think a lot of that RP is going to draw itself out. Oh, definitely, and that was something that you brought to my attention on a few different occasions, so that makes it a little more comfortable and easy for me to integrate into a story as well. The problem I run into is if I have every player presenting me with that, then I kind of run into, well, I don't want to overload the story by bringing in the faction or the bloodline or the person or people that our characters used to know all in the same collective, because that can get a little, well, who's this guy and who are these people and why do they matter and how do they interact? Are they truly important, or do they really just affect what used to be this character's story? So there's so many factors to keep in mind, but I like to try just like a fine meal. Like you just want to kind of mix a few ingredients, a little dab. The player's backstory might be this, but as the GM, you might only include this little bit right here, which I think to a player can be very meaningful and impactful. Yeah, for sure. And I've seen all of our tables, in fact, over the last week or so, get a lot of RP in, more than I was expecting. Like, I built a lot for our tables coming in to this past week 16, and very few of you got to the maps that I built, so we're pretty well set on our maps for week 16 and 17. Those are going to be used in like 17, 18, possibly even week 19, depending on just how far we stretch them out and how long the combats take, etc. and so on. Some of them aren't even combat maps, as we've seen. They're community maps. Some of our groups are now meeting the first locales on their maps where we're going to have the option to use those gossamer bulbs to teleport or ethereal jaunt to these locations instead of back to our home base for any number of reasons. If we just want to go back there and meet the NPCs or branch out from that location on the following day, always a variety of options. Who's reaching out? Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh. Well, that's a shame. Look at us, 17 minutes left. Be seeing some wrestling here before we know it. Our viewer count seems to be increasing, but also decreasing at the same time. Because, yeah, I mean, this looks like we've got 14, 15 people here, but it reads as 8 to me. That's always, like, a weird thing, too. Like, as people jump in and drop out, I think the natural algorithm can have a hard time keeping things accounted for. Varys had the most painful dream ever. Oh, yeah. I was going to say remind me, but I was like, wait, Varys is the character he's playing now. You've been playing these characters for so long, I, of course, naturally associate Varys with the last campaign. Heartbreaker about Johnny Sly's companion as well. You're playing your companion as a full-fledged character now, and his, unfortunately, was robbed this last Sunday morning when the Dimensional Shambler... Man, those things are just so highly intelligent and wise and tactical and evil that they killed the companion, and you guys were rather quick to revive him. And witnessing this, that character then the next round slays the companion completely, and since that character is now considered an object, we can now bring it with us into the lower planes, which we can teleport to as a free act or as a bonus action each round. So we took that body with us, and who knows where it's at now. It could be anywhere in the lower planes. Just truly devious stuff that all part of the increased darkening theme of our Act 5 in the Coalescence. There's going to be a lot of the challenge meter's getting dialed up. I'll still have the gloves on for some players who are still very new. Like, I'm not trying to discourage people from the hobby altogether. Like, oh, it's my first game, my character died. I mean, that's entirely possible. But I try to gauge where people's experience levels are at. So we're keeping things appropriate, and that's why I posted that poll a couple weeks ago, is trying to gauge where everybody feels they're most comfortable at. And yeah, intermediate, advanced kind of feels like where we're at as a community. I don't even know if I would call myself an expert. I've been doing this most of my life, but rules mechanically, that's always kind of like a secondary concern to the story and the narrative and just enjoying each other's presence at the table. I'm constantly corrected on rule stuff, so I think just in that respect, I would say probably not an expert, but advanced. Expert storyteller? I might go so far as to inflate my ego to that extent, if only because I've been doing it for 35 plus years, and if I'm not an expert by now, then what is the point? What am I doing this for? Let it happen. I don't know what the future holds. I know you're my future. Love me some Switchfoot as well. Been a favorite for 20 years plus. Good tunes. Have never seen them live, unfortunately. They've played like some free or like $5 concerts here in Vegas too. I was kind of astonished. I'm like, Switchfoot? Really? I know they're not like mainstream, but I know a lot of people know who Switchfoot is. Still want to play with Reeve and Zyfax. Yeah, that whole storyline just got completely discombobulated. If you didn't catch the most recent posting in the Endgame Aftermath channel, that channel sat for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think like 5 months, in fact, since the last interaction. Before that, Coalescence Magical Nexus just kind of did whatever it did, and now we do not have any interaction on that channel whatsoever. Those characters are all in GM property. Character death is always a difficult situation. It's supposed to be a possibility. Sometimes the character story feels incomplete. Being said, I go into every session ready to make a new character. Wow. Yeah, for sure. I totally get as far as having a character story being incomplete. And that's always absolutely legit, both in and out of game. And I think on both sides of the spectrum, too, because I think that's part of what makes it so devastating in even fictional stories, because few characters that are killed off are like characters that they were at the end of their story, it was a peaceful thing, I'm okay with it. Like, that's the tragic nature of the character being perished. So it's definitely a double-edged sword, and not something I try to repeat on the same player in the same campaign, unless they just actively place themselves in situations, which I highly doubt he's watching right now. He'll be on tomorrow morning, I believe. I think is the only time that Kyrios, Mark, tunes into our streams. But he had 2 character deaths last season. And Sarge, you might have to help me with these. I know one of them was from the casino when he went to the Illitholich, and I forget, like, he basically insulted it in whatever capacity. Like, this creature made it very obvious that it was in charge and wasn't going to put up with much of anything. And he decided to maybe not necessarily pick a fight, but prove himself to be quite an annoyance, and he got power word killed, and his essence was stored inside that golden cube that was in the middle of the casino. What happened to his other character? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Moss 44 is the one that got power word killed. His other character, in fact, got killed. I can't even really say this was due to fault of his own, but it did happen, I believe, before the Moss 44 incident, when he and another character on our Wednesday table got themselves split up from the rest of the party during a pretty intense combat involving a lot of drones, automatons, and constructs. And both of those characters just got dropped and then killed while unconscious, because the drones just kept wailing on the bodies until there was no life functions left to report. And the rest of our group, I think one character was separated and had actually finally found the object of the party's destination, and he was looking back at the rest of the party like, hey guys, I found it. Nobody was there. because the rest of the party who had survived teleported outside of the mansion where all of this took place. So one character is far into the mansion near the objective. Two characters are like halfway and dead. One of them is Mark. The other is, I ain't going to talk about that guy. And the others had all teleported safely away. Pretty funny stuff. Oh, hooray, my wife's on her way home. Good stuff. She's been gone all day. It's been a little lonely here. What do we got? Less than 10 minutes on this. Finally. Gonna be putting in a lunch order, so quick BRB. Alright, Starbucks incoming with some lunch. Kimberly's stepping out. Enjoy your game, my friend. Have a good one. Thank you for everything, as always. Have a blessed evening and a blessed holiday. God bless. Oh, let's see. Wrestling kickoff. Oh, yeah, that started like 45 minutes ago. We got 2 hours now until WrestleMania, baby! Woo, 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 woo! Very excited. Although the card for today, I guess arguably is the weaker card. They're going to ease you into it before they blow your minds tomorrow, hopefully. The main event tonight notwithstanding. So I may actually kind of sit out the first hour. Maybe. I don't know what order the matches are going to be in, and they might just as easily start the first match with Jey Uso and Gunther, because I know sometimes they'll do that. They'll start with a huge match. It's not like it used to be in the 90s where they had the curtain jerker and ease up to the extravaganza. They like to mix it up, which is fun. But I know for a fact that the match that I want to watch is the main event, so I may hold off for an hour or so and join in at that point, especially with the now 40-minute delay on downloading this update file. I was expecting to get a little more gaming time before. Dope! Let's see. As soon as Zastam showed up, he already started working on who he wanted to play. There's no way Tank wouldn't challenge him. He may have been very intelligent, but he was also extremely prideful. Interesting. Very interesting. I was curious about your motivations in that respect, because I could not... I, of course, am not in the headspace of your character. I'm in the headspace of very few characters, because there are so many characters. But hearing that, I definitely understand what you're talking about. But I will also drop that little seed for you that there's a reason we saw Tank in the potential alternate future when we went through our journey through time a few weeks ago. That story is very much unfinished. The only the primary difference is that I will likely be taking the narrative strings here in the ensuing bit. Watch there be like a 90-minute update after this one's over. That would be fantastic. You don't know if Jey Uso and Gunther are kicking. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they announce the order of matches anymore. I think they used to. I think. I'm not positive on that either, but I just know that they definitely don't now. So, I mean, who really knows? That's wild that it's taken place like 20 minutes away from me, but it's just, I mean, no joke. If we wanted to go to the fan experience and meet the wrestlers we wanted to meet, get the merch we wanted to get, go to SmackDown on Friday, probably could avoid the NXT pay-per-view today, not the biggest into NXT. But of course, go to both days of WrestleMania, and then go to Raw tomorrow. Like, legit, that's, for each of us, like 15 to 20 grand. It is insane. The costs, like, even just for, like, a normal ticket, was, like, over $1,000, it seemed like. Like, if you wanted, like, $400 tickets, you were sitting in, like, the nosebleeds of Allegiant Stadium. And, I mean, or I can pay $7 monthly for Peacock and just watch it here in the comfort of my own home in my pajamas with my own snacks and my smoke and what have you. And what's going on, Shags? 3-stream streak, getting back on the horse there. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, they are kicking it off. All right. Dang, I don't know then. I don't know. We'll see how much wrestling I'm able to get in myself here over the next hour and a half, because we still got 2 hours before the actual the show kicks off. Well, how about that? We got us a little impromptu episode of Role Playing Unlimited out of character for 45 minutes here before getting some WWE in on our 4th year Streamiversary. And we're going to try to keep the chat going throughout the matches here as well, and encourage you to keep the memories coming in. Any fond experiences you've had over your time at Role Playing Unlimited? Any hopeful constructive criticism that you may have? We will hope to hear from you over the next bit here. Be driving and listening. Oh, you're listening to WrestleMania. You're not actually watching it. How much longer you got to drive tonight? Oh boy, finally, game time. Yay! Installing update file number 2. T-minus 90 minutes. All right. Finally. With the shade of 4 more hours. Yikes. Oh, what is this? The game installation isn't done. Ah! Ah! What is this? How is that possible? Downloadable content is inaccessible. Alright. What do I get? I can just what? Play? I can play a normal match. I waited 40 minutes to play a normal match. Oh man. Alright, well I'm gonna do something here, damn it. Somebody's going down. Somebody's getting her ass kicked. I'm gonna take them down. Oh wow, and it's like limited wrestlers too. Like 6 wrestlers. Alright. You're going down. Oh man. Oh god, I missed. I may need glasses. Hey yo. I mean, I would, but there's only like 6 wrestlers right now that I can play. I mean, 2 of them are in the main event tonight, but Seth Rollins isn't available. I think it's 3 guys and 3 girls. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and somebody else, and then Punk, Rollins, or Reigns, and Cody Rhodes. Oh god, yay! Did not know that's what I was doing. Get out of the way, referee. To take you down. Going down. Yeah. Oops. Well, that's... I just turned my monitor off here. That's not going to help. Oh dear. All right. You don't know. Oh, for goodness sake. This monitor has a hard time discerning what I'm trying to do sometimes. Let's play, let's play. Come on. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm going to play it off of this monitor here then. Yeah, this ought to be interesting. Oh no, I lost it. I lost it again. Come on. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Now we're back in it. It's the only way you can beat me. Oh. You son of a... Got it! No! Oh! There we go. Back in the driver's seat. Oh yeah, I'm back to what I was trying to do. I was trying to turn the volume down here in front of me before I turned off the dang monitor. There we go. Much better. Woo-hoo. Wow, that's a kind of an easy bleed there on the tribal chief. Hey. Oh, how do you miss that? Come on. Hey. Got it. That's alright. Yeah, what you going to do? That's alright. Kick your ass. Kick your ass all the way to Mars. Hey. Got it. Woo! That's right, you stay down. No kick out for you. That's right. Alright, well, that was what it was. 40 minutes for a singles match. Alright. Installation is 80% complete. I guess we'll just wait this out. We got 12% while we played a 3-minute match, so hopefully this is less than 10 minutes. And I guess that works out. It's time for a little 420 celebration reestablishment as well. So we'll be back with you, friends. Welcome back to our 4-year Streamiversary celebration weekend. Playing a little WWE. Looks like the installation, the updates, all of that is done. Only took an hour and 15 minutes. If only I had known that ahead of time. But we had some good chit chat, got some memories discussed, and glad to see so many of you here chilling out. Eager to hear any memorable moments that you would like to discuss as well during your time here at Role Playing Unlimited. We'll play a few matches here and get ready for WrestleMania in about 90 minutes. Make sure to check our Discord channel as we have some fun little WrestleMania guesses tied in to our Coalescence campaign. Yeah, we'll take Sarge's suggestion there. We're going to play actually
War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
It's a new day, yes it is! A new day, the power of positivity has taken over my hips, my heart, and my entire soul. Come on, guys, clap with me!
Sit down, Saxton.
I will not stop, Corey.
And their
It rocks.
at a combined weight of 417 pounds. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. The New Day!
Time to level up because the power of positivity has arrived at WrestleMania.
One of the most successful groups in WWE history, with plenty of WrestleMania moments to show for it.
Former host of WrestleMania, multiple matches here at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, we've seen your boys celebrate Kofi Mania together here at WrestleMania, but oddly enough, the New Day have never won a match together at WrestleMania. They're 0-4 here.
Well, these dudes absolutely have the skill to win on the grandest stage of them all, and I believe they're finally going to do it tonight.
In the ring, we have the War Raiders, a fearsome duo who seems to revel in the joy of combat.
Fearsome and fearless. The War Raiders will take on anyone to prove they're among the best the tag division has to offer.
They've won their share of tag team gold in the past, but it's never enough for Eric and Ivar.
And you know that with the New Day, they're going to try to get a frenetic pace going. They're going to channel the energy of the WWE Universe.
Mistake made by Ivar.
Game on after NCIS. Nice.
And into the corner he goes.
What a shot.
He answers right back. Ivar sent
jump off camera here for a bit while I have some brunch. And yeah, keep those wagers coming. Look forward to seeing what's happening.
The outside.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, these debilitating forearm strikes.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Rebound, two-hand shot.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces.
Bam!
Forearm after forearm after forearm.
Oh my God!
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Being placed in the corner here.
Tag was made.
Power slam. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, Sarah.
House kick. Got them off their feet here. Down on the windpipe.
This might do it.
He kicks out with authority.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
DDT! Talk about devastation.
Eric fires back. Roundhouse kick.
As we're set up in the corner of the ring. No escape from these punches. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Tag made. Double team headed our way. Look at this power all the way up for Ragnarok. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now. Got to change something up with the pin technique. Ooh! Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed. Beautiful athleticism.
DDT!
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
And he saw Kofi coming.
Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
Ooh. Oh, kick connects. Ooh. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Big splash. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Boom. Double axe handle. Ooh. Body on body. And he manages to kick out at one. Still in it.
A terrifying look for Ivar's opponent. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Loving it. Sit out reverse pile driver.
Kofi Kofi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure. Ivar set up. Samoa driver.
Kofi couldn't avoid the big shot.
Oh, the save.
That might have been it.
Man.
Oh,
Discouraging results for Kofi.
yeah, Ivar is appearing unstoppable.
Oh, my, what a splash. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
A big win here for the War Raiders.
That's about as perfect an example of tag team wrestling you're ever likely to see. Here comes the legendary luchador.
The most famous masked wrestler in history.
I think we can all agree he's a much better wrestler than he is a faller. Real nice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
A former world champion, WWE champion, Royal Rumble winner, Rey Mysterio has made a career out of stepping up.
All praise the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds,
Chad Gable's such an incredible mat technician. Oh!
What the heck is he doing?
Jumping stop to the gut. Jump-starting the action here.
This isn't very sportsmanlike.
Oh, give me a break, Saxton.
The ref motioning to get in the ring now.
Yeah, I think the referee's at the end of their rope.
You can only push the referee so far, Corey. Oh, man. Rey Mysterio rallying the crowd behind him.
Picture perfect drop kick. Oh!
And how should Rey Mysterio approach this challenge, Corey?
Same way he does all of them. Go, go, go. Rey has possibly the best motor in WWE history. If he kicks things into high gear early, his opponent will be stuck in the dust.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get superstars in the ring. The referee officially starts the match.
Oh, this is the way we're starting, Cole. I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight.
Such heart being shown by Mysterio.
Rey is looking great here. His unmatched motor on display right now.
Explodes through the chest with the stomp.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Finds a counter for Gable.
Oh my gosh!
Shitbreaker into a suplex.
Great combo. Oh man! Double stomp.
And Gable put on his heels after that assault.
The indomitable spirit of Rey Mysterio on full display.
Picking up speed. Drop kick right on the money.
Senton! He's headed to the top now.
Blast off!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Rey's veteran instincts on display. Saw it coming and answered with a sharp elbow.
Oh boy.
German suplex released. He kicks out before the count starts.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Series of clotheslines delivered by this
Instantly cut off at the pass.
taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Picture perfect drop kick. Double stop.
Looks like Gable is feeling.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
It's over and Rey Mysterio is your winner.
I don't know. He didn't look that injured to me. He looked pretty good.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
And Gable was
Yeah, let's go beat him up a
unable
little
to
bit more.
get it done.
For all the atrocities you've done. You tried to take off Dragon Lee's mask. Yeah. You must be punished. Get out of here, ref. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get something.
Looking for
There we go.
something, anything under the ring.
You can't protect him, ref. I'll knock you out too.
Kendo stick, no good can come from this.
Oh, strong.
Yeah, exactly. I took his mask off. I exposed him. That's right. That's what you get. Booyaka, booyaka.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got rules and no religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the cures all disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the grease. All your judges, you are guilty. All the bosses I will fire. All your bankers will have losses. Politicians, all the liars. I see darkness.
A storm is coming.
Behold, a superhero come to life.
One of the most monumental acquisitions in WWE history.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida,
Jade Cargill is like a superhero come to life on the grandest stage of them all.
She looks like a superstar. She moves like a superstar. She commands attention like a superstar.
Jade already has a major WrestleMania win to her name, and she's just getting started at the showcase of the Immortals. The powerhouse, ready to go to work.
And the scary thing, Jade makes it all look so easy.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
and her opponent from Orlando, Florida, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
And Naomi looks fired up as this match officially gets underway.
We all know that Naomi has the type of athleticism that can set the tone of a match immediately. And when Naomi's in control, there's nothing more fun to watch in all of WWE.
Naomi definitely looking to feel the glow tonight.
But when you look like $1 million like Jade Cargill, it's hard to concern yourself with what the competition has going on. Jade's got a brand to think about after all.
That doesn't mean she shouldn't focus on the task at hand, Corey. Not that I think she ever would, but Jade really can't rest on her laurels, no matter how impressive she is. Boom!
No,
Oof! Locking up.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here.
He's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible. Big boot on the mark.
Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, stop to the belly welly.
Nothing fancy there.
Boom. Boom. Propped up in the corner. Naomi showing her instinct.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Oh, jaw-shattering. An all-out attack from Jade.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy. From where I'm sitting, the path to victory for Jade Cargill is pretty straightforward. Put that incredible power to work and just bulldoze the competition.
That is straightforward, Corey, but you're right. Few can stand up to a fully unleashed Jade Cargill.
Watching.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Strong right forearm. Trace.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Jade's fully intent on ending things here.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. A running sit-out jawbreaker. Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap.
Oh, snap your hamstring.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel and a knee strike. What a combination.
And it looked like Jade wasn't able to defend against that.
Oh, missed connection.
Can she do it here? Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Ooh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Brought down with a snapmare. To the sky. Frog splash.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. No, she kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Jarring. She managed to avoid it.
Kick. Laser precision with this superstar's feet.
Things are changing.
Talk about digging deep to give yourself a...
Here's the band. Will Cargill recover? Kicks out before one.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Catches the leg. Line.
Naomi getting measured. The glow nearly extinguished.
Here comes Jacob. Fought 2.
One of the scariest competitors in all of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Corey, Jacob might somehow be the scariest member of any bloodline.
Yeah, Fatu has a blend of power, speed, and agility that might surpass any of his cousins.
And on top of that, Jacob is just unhinged. Whatever orders Jacob is given, he executes with no remorse.
And it's really scary to think that one day, Jacob may be giving the orders. Perhaps the most loyal member of the bloodline, but also the most dangerous.
But if that loyalty ever goes away, Jacob might be even more dangerous than ever.
No, Cole, don't even consider that. Jacob's love will never waver.
Listen to this frenzy for LA Knight.
If any dummies out there don't know, now they know.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
You just have to admire a hard worker like LA Knight.
Yeah, much as I like LA Knight, I do think it's Jacob Fatu's night.
Such an undeniable energy.
Very nice, Biller.
Always has unlimited gas in the tank.
It is never over till it's over for LA Knight.
And here's the bell. We've got LA Knight set for action here.
Absolutely defiant in every way, LA Knight refuses to back down to anyone. That sort of tenacity, hunger, and self-assurance.
Take it over.
Go for the win here.
Hold it over versus it. Shoulders down. A kick out after 1.
Tried to make short work of things here.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Oh, man. Oh, this could end it right here. Here it comes. Burning hammer.
Turning the tables.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
One step ahead of Knight there. Oh, right to the throat.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
What does LA Knight need to do here if he wants to land a big win in this match?
Knight needs to get this crowd to keep making noise. The louder they cheer, the more powerful he becomes. Bringing the energy and giving the WWE Universe reasons to get loud will keep the megastar fired up.
He might just be stalling for time here.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. He saw that being telegraphed. This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Oh, with authority.
Looking like the action is a little more than Knight had bargained for.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
Oh, what a headbutt. On the mark.
Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Oh, big club. Gets him out of that.
Jacob setting himself up top.
To the sky. Wow, cross body. Headbutt, 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 headbutt.
Just bludgeoning their opponent. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
Can he put it away? A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Into a sidewalk slam. Oh, this isn't even close to over. DDT landed.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
There it is. Reversal.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here? Absolutely spiked. DDT. That could be curtains for night.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for. The referee.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
What impact! Right in the kisser. What impact! Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Jacob sidesteps that.
Target in the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
He can't seem to find any answer here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Knight caught by surprise.
Going for it again. DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
Rope break, stop the pin.
This is where awareness really pays off in the ring.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Quickly transition, shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
Digging deep for a kick out.
He just won't give up.
Heading to ringside now.
the opportunity.
Charlotte Flair was born and bred for the bright lights of WWE.
A Grand Slam champion who has the most women's titles in history.
Charlotte Flair, truly the standard in sports entertainment.
Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event.
Get ready to experience royalty.
Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone who steps to the throne.
It's Tiffy time!
It's Tiffy time!
And her opponent, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always Tiffy time in WWE.
Tiffany Stratton hasn't exactly made many friends in the women's locker room, but as far as she's concerned, the only friends she needs are championships and accolades.
Yeah, Stratton was born with a silver spoon in her mouth and is used to getting just what she wants. We'll see if she can get just that here tonight.
But then we have Charlotte Flair, who's basically the epitome of a natural-born in-ring talent. Charlotte set time and time.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Chop. A demeaning gaze painted on Flair's face.
Locking up with a collar and elbow.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. And Charlotte displaying this kind of demeanor must be an inherited trait.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Corey, do you have any insight on Charlotte Flair's mindset in this one?
Charlotte wants more than a win. She wants to assert her dominance. People pretend they don't know just how superior Charlotte Flair is, so sometimes she needs to remind them.
Charlotte into the cover.
And she kicks out right away.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, my forearm! Stops the kick. Caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
A handstand into a double knee drop.
Right into the pin.
She kicks out at one.
She's still in this one. From the top.
Ah, down on the face.
Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
And that's Charlotte Flair asserting her dominance, reminding the competition in the WWE Universe just who is on top here.
Big boot. Vicious.
Flair lining her up. Get the Queen's throne ready. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and
Natural selection.
bow to the crown. It's over.
And going for the pin. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
What amazing resilience. Is this the start of a comeback?
Charlotte now has to find something else to fall back on. Something that can give her the result she's looking for. But Charlotte waylays her.
What a chop.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Just punishing their opponent. Oh, look at this. Creativity applied with the wrist clutch lever.
Look at this, Byron.
With your forehead scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a matter of time before the Queen tap.
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse.
She saw that coming from Tiffany.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Whack!
Oh, God. Right to the chest. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Stomp right on the knee.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Oh, the first one didn't, but the second one landed.
Incredible.
Two! What a win! Charlotte with the victory!
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
This has to be a difficult loss for Tiffany Stratton.
This is a travesty, and Stratton knows it. I'm sure she'll straighten all this out when she gets to the back. The Ring General making his imposing march to the ring.
A man with technical expertise that dissects the human body.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Look at the pure determination on his face.
It's determination and confidence, Cole, because Gunther knows exactly how good he is. Gunther knows he is on another level.
It seems like Gunther is rarely in a good mood. I mean, does it hurt to smile?
That's not necessarily true. Gunther smiles on the inside when he fillets an opponent's chest with his chops.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
This is a man who has bled, scratched, and clawed just to get near the top of the mountain.
Jay has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
From tag team excellence to the main event.
It has been an incredible journey, and the good news is we're not anywhere close to it being over. Jey Uso captured the Intercontinental title and won the Royal Rumble. Now there is no doubt he is the main event.
And Jey Uso is... in action here tonight. Jay's transformation as a solo act has been nothing short of spectacular. It's like a whole new person with a whole new energy.
Jay's been an inspiration when it comes to showing people that you can create a new life and a new path if you believe in yourself. Now the WWE Universe is yeeting with Jay everywhere he goes.
And that's only made Jay more confident, only propelled him even further in his career.
And in the opposite corner stands the ring general. Gunther takes pride in torturing his opponents and breaking their spirit.
Gunther will make the most decorated competitor doubt themselves, and then Gunther will destroy any hope they had while he just beats the hell out of them. Oh.
There is the people's push.
Oh, Gunther put a stop to that.
Oh, fat chop.
Gunther is unlike any other superstar in WWE. Corey, any advice on how to tackle the ring general?
The most important advice I can give, Cole, is to do whatever you can to avoid Gunther's deadly strikes. Easier said than done, I know. But if you can keep avoiding those strikes, Gunther will soon enough get frustrated.
Oh, look at this.
Spinning combination. He thought he did more damage than he actually did. Collar and elbow.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Punch right in the head.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Delivers the knee drop.
Hip drop to the gut. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. With a series.
Here we go. Here's the pin. He's able to kick out before two.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Bam!
Knee drop connects.
And now Jay is getting...
Gunther with the rear naked choke submission applied.
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
And it's Gunther who stands victorious.
Tonight is the ring general's time to bask in his glory.
Another notch on the belt for one of the toughest competitors walking the planet.
The OTC is here.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The original tribal chief, the only tribal chief, the OTC.
A man who held the WWE Universal title for a record obliterating 1,316 days over 3 years atop WWE.
And Reigns is ready to once again be that dominant force that rules WWE. Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
Take a look at an athlete who exists on a level unto himself.
Seth Rollins is a fighter, a survivor, and he is on a quest for greatness.
And the WWE Universe is singing his praises.
And his opponents, first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
He's arrogant, he's abrasive, but he's also really freaking good.
And he has the titles and main events to prove it.
I don't think anybody in WWE runs their mouth quite as much as Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, but nobody delivers on their promises like he does either.
The one and only CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk always a brash and defiant competitor.
Punk has had to fight his way to the very top. using his own unique style in the ring.
Learn to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness.
Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
CM Punk looks ready to make a statement inside the ring.
Three of WWE's best in what should be a hectic triple threat match. In tonight's bout, we begin with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk.
It's every competitor for themselves, gentlemen, and I guarantee all three superstars are thinking about that right now.
Honestly, can't imagine thinking about anything else in a triple threat match. I understand going into this with a strategy and a plan, but I have to think that flies right out the window once the bell rings.
He is looking to do some serious harm. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
In a triple threat match, is it better to stay on the sidelines while your two opponents...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
The architect gonna have to design a counter to the... And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
He gets into the ring. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed chop. Sheesh, a painful looking chop. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. And Rollins looked to step behind.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Punk out of harm's way. Forearm club.
Mongolian chop.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Boom.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
O'Connor roll. Shoulders are down. This could be it. Referee in great position.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Vicious right forearm.
Moving into the ring.
And stays one step ahead.
That is a nasty tear on the face of Rollins now, guys. Goes into the corner.
Knee to the face, followed by an emphatic short arm clothesline.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Spin kick to the... Uranagi by Punk. He turns it.
Wasting no time, Anaconda Vice is cinched in.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out?
Right.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Single underhook.
Oh, you know, we can stay there, guys.
There was some power behind that punch.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. But can Punk close this?
Oh, short on clothesline by Punk. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Jumps the elbow.
Back into the ring here.
No way.
All the way down to the floor.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that. Oh, what an axe handle.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme. Inverted DDT! No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Followed by the steps. That'll make you reassess some things.
Punk looking for GTS.
Man, I don't know which of these guys I dislike more and want to get the freaking victory over. I'm just having fun beating both their asses.
Beautiful kick hits the target. Big impact to the back of the neck.
And Punk gets contested there.
Reigns making sure he acknowledges him after that.
Fighting tooth and nail, back and forth for supremacy. This could be anyone's match.
War waging on. The battle yet to be settled.
Defiant counter to Reigns. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Shoulders down. See him. Hold right at him. Bang. He finds a counter.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Look at this. Placed in the trio roll.
Huge toss.
What a kick. He's got that boot right up against his face.
Come on. Shut the door. This could be over. Ending the 3 count.
Playing him on the top rope. Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one, because this is going to be nasty. Get this back into the ring now.
Calf kick on the money. Boom.
Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Spinning kick to the gut.
What a spear by Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still has an end to this battle. And there's Seth with a crucially timed maneuver.
This right here is a testament to the sheer willpower of Seth Rollins.
Oh, ouch. Oh, my goodness.
CM Punk ready to end things.
Punk hoisting up his opponent. It's time.
Good night, GTS.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Pile driver. Good God.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Side kick finds the mark.
Strikes with a kick.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
Manages to reverse it. Piercing chop. And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, what a kick. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off. Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner. This is ugly.
Sharp chop. And his body seems to be the preferred target.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
Roman Reigns could be on the verge of tapping out.
Is the tribal...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
Going up. Uh-oh.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Was able to slip away from that.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Punk with his opponent in position. GTS. CM Punk turned his lights off.
There's two.
Got it. Survived the triple threat match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Tremendous victory in this triple threat match.
And you can't get much better than the three men who just laid it all on the line here tonight. Sure, only one of them got the W, but all three of them just made it into the history books.
That's it for now, friends. Have a good one.